3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Outside Thomas. He kicks to Bradley. It's hauled in by Lyles. Lyles got his third rebound tonight.
You know, they're not totally dominating the glass, but they're definitely doing enough to keep this lead right where it is.
Yeah, but they've separated themselves, Clark, in a number of categories. Rebounds just being one of them.
Here's Lyles. He's got 5, and he gets it to go. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. It's Sullinger with the drive. And that one's good. Sullinger's got his second bucket.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
And for Sullinger last season, further indication, Clark, that he needs to keep working on his conditioning.
And that was a concern coming into the league with Jared, is just how committed would he be to working on his body all the time and maintaining the level of conditioning that he needs. And injuries have been a part of that not being the case, but when he's out there, he's capable.
It's intercepted. One-on-one here. Here's Bradley. The shot no good. And it's Utah the other way. Kicks to Matt. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
And talking about Sullinger, you wonder if he's been in the right scheme for the past couple years. He's not a three-point shooter. He's a back-to-the-basket banger. You want proof? Only hit 28% from behind the arc last season, and that was his career high.
Now, here's Thomas. It's Sullinger with the drive. It's rebounded by Portis. Utah. The 3. And there's the foul. It'll go on Joe Ingles. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, a bit over-eager right there. Left his feet too early.
Yeah, and if you're already boxed out like he was, just back up. Because if you don't, you're going to get called for the over-the-back foul every time.
Bradley kicks to Thomas. Just 5 to shoot. Tinsley up top. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Insanity. That one falls off Tinsley's feet. Insanity's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Boston.
You know, on the topic of Sullinger, guys, he said publicly that people are doubting him. And he's right. I mean, until he gets in better shape and stays that way, there will always be questions surrounding that part of his game. Hopefully for him going forward, he can be more Duncan than Diop in the way he treats his body.
And Utah has possession. Following the three-pointer by Boston. Mack, good. Here's Thomas. He feeds it to Sullinger. Bradley up top. Teardrop shot. Can't get it to go. And it's Utah the other way.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle. And that's held true in this one so far.
And Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also the effort in general that's made a difference.
It's deflected and out of bounds as Utah gains possession.
And a moment now to check out the numbers for Insanity. He's getting around 16 points a game, 5 assists, and 6 rebounds. Solid numbers, the kind of production we expect. And frankly, I think he's got another level to take it to.
Yeah, he definitely has the skill set to put up even bigger numbers. It wouldn't be a surprise to see that in the coming days.
Tyler Zeller's checked in for Boston. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Utah. Pass to Lyles. Now the feed to Hayward. Here's the screen. He came off the screen and finished with authority.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
Here's Zeller after the basket by Utah. Here's Sullinger, and he uses the glass on the layup. Guarded by Bradley. Dishes to Hayward. Pass to the monster. Puts it up. Hayward passes to Lyles. Nice ball movement by Utah. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
And with a break here, let's look at the stats for Isaiah Thomas. 11th in free throw percentage, 15th in steals, and he's in the top 20 in assists per game. His talent for creating easy buckets for his teammates, such an asset.
And he deserves a lot of credit for being such a clutch free throw shooter. It's not a glamorous part of the game, but we know how incredibly important it is.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Johnson, he's checked in for Jared Sullinger, and Smart subbed in for Bradley. Zeller dishes to Crowder. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screen play. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, that took the defender right out of the play.
Here's the monster. Turner covering. The dish to Hood. Three-pointer. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
Yeah, not afraid of the physical play, but he still needs to stay under control.
Yeah, he obviously was not under control right there. Not much doubt he was going to get whistled for the over-the-back call.
There's the screen. Feeds it to Crowder. Now here's Smart. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Here's Portis. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Here's the monster. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Looking at the game for the monster, 9 points and a block.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Utah.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the open man and getting some easy baskets.
You know, we've seen them bearing their fair share of mid-range jumpers tonight, too. I mean, that's a good start for them.
That's good as he hits both of his shots.
And in today's NBA, it's all about spacing on offense. It used to be more about finding matchups to exploit. Now it is all about opening up great looks by spreading the floor.
Now here's Zeller. Right side Turner. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
And Evan Turner is one of those guys, he just gives you a little bit of everything. I mean, he can play multiple positions, handles the ball, he can pass it, shoot it. Kind of a Swiss Army jackknife who uses multiple tools to his advantage.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. Well, Greg, for Evan Turner, the one area where he can still develop in a big way is with the jump shot. Clark, 28% from 3 last season. Really is not going to make it.
Yeah, that's been the one stain on his game, the lack of that deep shooting ability, but everything else he can do. He can handle, he passes, he rebounds, but to be an elite player, he's got to be able to knock down that 3-ball better.
Here's the monster. 11 points in the game. Hood, the pass to the monster. He dishes it to Gobert. And the foul on the monster. That'll be his second foul of the game. Celtics trail by 9. Smart kicks to Zeller. Pass to Turner. Zeller setting the pick for Turner. And that one hits back iron.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out of them down low.
It's been a difference maker for them in this game. That's what's put them in front.
Now the pass to Portis. Shot clock at 6. He kicks it to Hayward. From deep. Crowder pulls it in. Boston's gone 1-2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter. Smart dishes to Zeller. Now here's Johnson. Not a lot of room. count that one. Utah leading by 7. 1:56 left in the first half of the game. Hayward passes to Lamont. Back to Hayward. And the jam by Hayward.
I tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
And Hayward, no good on that one. And in an era where so many guys take the money and run, Gordon Hayward did the best he could to live up to his new contract part last year, a 4-year max deal signed heading into last season.
Yeah, and the way max contracts work nowadays, even the upper mid-tier guys are getting it. A trend that will probably continue, at least in the near future. I don't like it, though. There are only a small number of guys that are really max contract players in the NBA.
And taken away by Johnson. Now here's Turner. He's tightly guarded. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And when you get back to Hayward, last year his points per game were way up. But really impressive, his shooting percentage. His shooting percentages were way up. That's a big step forward, I believe, in his development.
You know, on the topic of whether Hayward is a true max prospect, he did some things last year to at least argue that he is. He was stronger, a lot more aggressive going to the rim. His defense improved, too. He'll need another year of development like that to silence the doubters.
And the second free throw, good. I'm watching Amir Johnson Clark. He seems so casual about silently destroying opponents in the paint, and he's carried that air about him.
Rim grabbing in traffic rebounds. Those both are valuable assets.
And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Talking about Amir Johnson, he's really the last of a discontinued model, if you will. When the Pistons called his name in the 2005 NBA draft, the year before the rookie age limit was put in place, he became the last 18-year-old drafted into our league. And it did take him a number of years to kind of get up to the pro speed.
He hits the second from the line.
Guys, did you know not once in Johnson's 10 seasons has he averaged more than 11 points or 7.5 rebounds a game? Sometimes he doesn't even start. And yet, there's a certain sect of followers who feel Amir Johnson is among the most valuable, efficient players in the league.
Here's Portis. Another miss by Utah.